Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Akron Zips, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna run it, it's Brock. Picks up the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
The give to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a throw. Stop on the play.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
Bring in the heat. And they can't connect it. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Across the 40 out of bounds and the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and
there he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Well, the offense is trying to make it look like runs, so they play fake, and the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able to make the catch for a big game.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run play action, using his feet to buy time. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Gets it to him on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. Nice pickup on the return. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. He'll get rid of it. Another incompletion on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Applewhite. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a match.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Going for the big play. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And it... To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Gilbert. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a...
He lets it fly. Hits him in stride at the 10. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Oh, that one will leave. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dances away. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the ground, it's Brock. Got the first down and still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman.
Turning it on. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Give to the running back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return. The give to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Finds the tight end. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything, there is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. They'll get down and put a stop to this. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Under fire. Quickly to the tight end.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Looking for space, it's Brock. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The short hands, it's Brock. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go back to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Finding an escape route. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Kennedy. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
It's complete to the right. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. To the air, it's Applewhite. Caught in the backfield, it's Gilbert. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Have to put that first down behind them. It's second and goal from the 11. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Trying to march in. They'll stop him short on third down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right.
Touchdown, Northern. The offense changing the play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. He rifles one deep down the middle.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's usually prime. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll move the tight end. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Gets it out to the 38 30-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying play action. Got his man quickly. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.